In this video, I'm going to describe what a liquidity sweep is, and I'm going to make it easy to understand so you can catch trades that look like this. Now, to understand liquidity sweep, you first need to understand the basics of liquidity, and to understand the concept in depth, here's the definition: how easily an asset can be bought or sold without major price fluctuations. So a liquid asset would give quick fills, low slippage, and little effect on price. An illiquid asset will give you slow fills, high slippage, and a big effect on the change of price. Some examples of a liquid asset would be large cap stocks, major indices, and Bitcoin, and some illiquid examples would be penny stocks, small indices, and meme coins. Let's use an example. So we have stock A on the left and stock B on the right. Stock A is $1 a share and has a $300,000 market cap, whereas stock B is $400 a share and has a $100 million market cap. Now, it's pretty obvious that stock B would have way more liquidity and hence can be easily bought or sold without major price fluctuations. But if you were to try to buy stock A, you might have troubles getting filled, have a little bit of slippage, or not get the price that you want. And that is because it's illiquid. So that is the basics of liquidity. Now, where does liquidity rest on charts? There'll be major liquidity pools below lows and above highs. The more lows that you generate, the more liquidity below, as you can see right here. And once we swept that liquidity, you could see the result was a quick bounce. You have all of these orders above highs and below lows because you have stop loss orders sitting above here from traders who are short the opposite direction or long the opposite direction. You also have orders from traders who are trying to catch this breakout above price or below price. So now you know what liquidity actually is and where the most resting liquidity is. Now, what is a liquidity sweep and why does it actually work? Let's take this example here. We have a recent high and we have lots of orders above here. This could be stop orders and breakout traders orders. A liquidity sweep is when you come up above the high, take those orders in reverse. Let's just go through this chart in live time. We have this high, get swept, reversal. This low, get swept, reversal. These highs get swept, reversal. These lows get swept, reversal. These highs get swept, reversal. These lows get swept, reversal. You get the picture. So now, why do these sweeps actually work and what's the driving move behind these sweeps? It's simple. The stock market runs off algorithms, and no, this is not a theory or a myth. A simple Google search tells you 60 to 80% of all US trading volume is driven by algorithms. Now, what do algorithms do? Algorithms hunt for liquidity. Algorithms need liquidity to avoid slippage and get the best fills possible. These algorithms are doing millions of dollars per day in the market. It is literally coded in these algorithms to hunt for liquidity and take liquidity. That's what the market runs off of. It either is currently generating liquidity or it is hunting for liquidity. And this isn't a theory, this is actuality. The markets literally run off of liquidity. Now, does this mean the market will reverse every time it sweeps liquidity? No. There's three things the market will do after it hunts for liquidity. One is generate more. This is where you see choppy price action and sideways trends. The second thing it might do is reverse. This is what causes liquidity sweeps, and this is the most likely scenario. Or number three, it uses that liquidity as fuel to go in the same direction. So you either chop, reverse, or continue in that trend. So liquidity sweeps are super simple, and I hope this dumbed it down for you, but they do not work well in and by itself. However, if you combine it with multiple confluences like a liquidity sweep, IFEG, good draw on liquidity, and a high time frame structure, now you have an A+ setup. This is exactly what I do. I called this my BBR strategy, and I made a completely free PDF breaking down the entire thing. I'll put that in the description below if you're interested. I also live trade while sharing my entire screen every single day. And I'll keep a public Google Sheet with every trade I've ever called out. And here's the Google Sheet if you don't believe me. This is my stats since February 1st when I started tracking. Here's every trade I've ever taken on live. And I'll also leave that link to live trade with me down in the description below. If you found this video to be helpful, just drop a quick like down below. It's completely free and helps me out a ton. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.